Unfortunately, we've had some rain. A bunch of rain. This is the most water I've ever seen in here, but it's a muddy mess. This will prevent any kind of sifting. You just can't sift it when it's this wet. But we'll carve into some walls and scratch out some banks and give it a couple hours, see if we can get lucky. Hopefully this drains out pretty quick. I believe it has buried a couple tools down in there that we need to get to, so maybe eventually we dig down low enough to where we leave a little channel. All right, so we're working hard today. We've had a bunch of rain the last couple of days, and the floor of the overhang has got about a foot of water in it. So we pivoted, decided to try to dig this trench. It's working. We just got to keep going down, down, down. And of course our eyes are open while we're doing it. And while we were working around this root that's backing up the water, then it turns around. Hang on. And it sees this. Get it dropped on. Hey, slide it out. I can see the whole thing. Look at that. Tip Nick. Grab it and rinse it off real good in the water real quick. We found a handful like this here. Some sort of stem piece. We'll have to do a little more research on that, but it's pretty. It's always nice when you turn around and see something you're not expecting. Anyway, back to the trench. All right, we're back. As you can tell, Bennett's excited about something. We're trying to sift. Everything's so wet, it's really hard. We're basically just grinding it through the sifter, but go ahead and pick it up. Wipe it off a little bit.
Got a little fire pop on it.
Let's see it. Does that have a good side? We'll have to clean this one up. And it's really windy, guys. Hopefully you can hear me. Hopefully it's not too annoying with the sound, but man, what a tip. That'll look good in the cleanup video. Hopefully we'll be back. All right. Bennett says we've got one in the sifter. Wait, let me see if I can find it. I'm assuming that's it.
Yeah.
Well, you didn't sift very much, did you?
No.
All right. Grab it and
It was covered in junk.
Of course, wipe it on your paint leg.
Feels uniface. Whatever it is, it's beat up.
Can't get the dirt off that one. Everything's wet and sticky. Right now, we've had a lot of rain. Well, the cleanup video will do wonders for all these, but that's something. A little goofy. Maybe fire pop or just built on a flake, but keep after. What we got?
I don't know.
Looks like something, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Let's see. Yep. No point. Looks like it might have little notches there.
Yeah.
Cool. On the board. We'll clean it up.
Okay.
Some sort of stem piece. I can't tell if it's broken or broken reworked. Let's check it out.
That looks sick.
Hard to say. Definitely broken on this edge right here. But they may have reworked it down to that tip. I don't know. We'll take a better look at it when we clean it up and get the sticky mud off of it. Hopefully we'll be back. Might be a faker here. Looks like a base, maybe broken, maybe blunted. Maybe
Scraper? I don't know.
yeah, some sort of stemmed scraper, maybe a pointer blade, and then eventually became this. Cool. All right, so we've got everything cleaned up. This was today's haul from the soggy, flooded overhang. Hopefully tomorrow it'll be a little more drained out. It's still gonna be wet, but maybe not standing water wet. So this is probably the highlight of the haul. This is the one that Bennett found at his feet while we were working to dig out the trench. Sometimes it just happens that way. They daylight and they're ready to be found, right? It's almost like they're calling you. You look over and you spot them. This was literally at his feet.
Right next to it.
Yeah, right in the drip line. Cool little stem point, rounded. Probably got the tip knocked off, but it also looks maybe finished and rounded. I don't know if that's the best artifact of the day, or maybe this one, this small one, but a good one for sure. I believe that base is what's considered bifurcated. That doesn't roll off my tongue, but maybe it'll fire pop on that side. But it's a cool piece. I don't know if they initially made it that size or if that's been resharpened and worked down, but it's a beauty for sure. Happy to have that one. Still got a great tip on it.
Sharp.
Very sharp. Not all of these made the... we didn't turn the camera on for all of these. Obviously, some of these were just, you know, broken or not necessarily camera worthy, but we put them in our pocket nonetheless. A lot of what looks to be large broken blades this go around. Especially this one. This one's got some mass to it.
Imagine the size of the tip.
I know. One of these days we'll find one of these whole and add it to the case.
The good thing about the thick ones is that they don't move around in the case.
That's true. They stay put, don't they? I'd like to see this one whole. It's got some beautiful work on it. This one was interesting. It made the video. If you've gotten here, you probably saw this one live in the pool, but it's rough, but it served a purpose for someone, that's for sure. Blunted or reworked as a scraper, maybe a hafted scraper.
It's got that base on it.
Got a base, yep.
Could have been broken, then worked down too.
Yep. Maybe some sort of chisel, who knows? This is one Bennett found with the big, I guess that's considered a turkey tail. Maybe has to do some research on that. I don't know if that's a Dina style or something else, but that would have been an awesome point. This red rock's interesting because it looks like, I mean, it really looks like it's all there. I mean, that looks like a base.
Maybe a thick blunt.
Maybe. Maybe it broke and they just used it after that, or I don't know. It's crude, but it was something for somebody. But there are a few case pieces in the bunch. I'd like to find some more like that. I mean, I know that base ages it pretty well. Several thousand years old, likely. So that one's pretty special, especially with it being there. This one popped out in the sifter. I think both of these did too. Anyway, that's a day's worth. A we'll be back at it as soon as we can. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. We will continue to make videos. We're having fun. We're working as hard as we can, as often as we can. We're going to keep doing it and hopefully filling up these cases.
If we get to a single, like a amount of subscribers, we may show all our finds in all our cases. So I really want to do that.
Do you want to do that?
Yeah.
That's a cool idea. Maybe that's what we'll do. We'll go through our cases and explain how we found what and where, what state, and so forth. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. We'll be back. Stay tuned.